Micah, Gavin, let me know if it's going good on your end. Yep. All of your insults are totally scripted. I just sit here for fun to be abused. Obviously. Because I have that much free time. Ha! You know what? They didn't even hear that because I have my headphones on, sucker. Okay, now they can hear you.
Alright. I won't say any more mean comment.
Wow, what a real one.
No more mean ones. Stream's good.
It's good? Alright, cool. Let me just post it to Instagram, and then we will be good to go.
There's a real bad delay.
That's normal.
Yeah, 19-second delay.
That's normal. For my internet?
They have such insane delays. Will's delay is insane too. Probably because you guys stream wireless.
Gavin, are you proud of me that I finally made a Nerf Instagram?
Yes.
I just saw your story and you're so dumb. So dumb. Swear to God. Like, sometimes I wonder, like, I don't know, the people I communicate with on a daily basis. People I talk to on a daily basis, just like 90% of them are brain dead, you know? Including you.
Ooh, am I brain dead?
Yes.
Yes.
What do you mean? It's not a compliment.
Utter compliment. You know how many people, percentage-wise, are brain dead in this world? Nothing.
Mostly you.
You know what? To be one of the top.
Wait, I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat that?
No.
What was that?
Oh yeah, you want me to repeat it? Yeah, sure. How about you? How about you say what I said?
This will be my last live stream as a minor. It's crazy. Birthday boy. Oh yeah. Then I can't abuse Gavin anymore. Because then it'll be child abuse.
I'm already flagging your channel for some.
Wait, what'd you say? You're gonna flag the channel for...
I already flagged your channel of child
But now you can legally say it once I'm 18.
Jeremy's like, hey guys, you can actually legally sue me now.
Yep. That's how life works. It's okay, once Micah turns 18, he's going to be a ward of the state.
Yes. I'll probably have to get evicted from my home.
Do you even know what I just said means?
Wait, I can't hear you. You were breaking up. What?
Never mind.
Jeremy doesn't want to repeat that on
Haha! Guess we're not fixing the Rotofury tonight, guys.
What'd you do?
The plunger rod snapped. Look at the stream.
Get moved. The delay is insane. I can't even. It's not even.
Dude, the plunger rod literally is just. It's just gone. It's gone forever. I'm gonna have to get a new Rotofury and just keep this one for parts. I should have kept that one that you gave me, Micah.
Yep.
I'm a big dumb. Oh. Well, I guess I'll be K26ing a blaster. That's a big yikes. Oh, get Micah. I don't want to hear myself talk.
No, it's okay.
This.
Put your headphones in or I'm muting you.
No, what? No, my headphones are in. I'm just watching it on my computer.
Yeah.
I just
So
muted
don't
my
get an echo.
I just muted my computer.
I know. I like to screw you guys over.
Wow. Well, that's unpleasant.
That's very pleasant.
This is the third dead Rotofury I have had in my hands.
Yeah, Jeremy's a problem.
No, one of them you broke / Nathan. The other one I accidentally snipped off the rotation mechanism, and this one I snapped the plunger rod.
What did we do to the plunger? How did we break the Rotofury?
Remember Nathan broke the grip off of his?
Oh, yeah.
He literally snapped the grip clean off on his.
Just keep it, because, I mean, you could always just get another Rotofury off of somebody. In there.
Yeah, it's just it's a section of K26.
Oh yeah, K26 in there. Oh, that's why it broke though.
Yeah, that's why it broke.
Who said, something, baby?
Alrighty then.
So, I might take you up on that offer. Have it.
Gavin, charge him double.
You want one of some kids maker?
I'm debating it, yeah.
Charge him double. Charge him extra.
Do you have the variable filter rate too, or just like that?
PWM.
You got the whole whatever the extra $3 it was or whatever.
I have the full shebang.
You got the whole shebang.
I really want to
Well, I guess you'll see all my Nerf shell screws now, and how I store them. So, anybody watching, these are my spare shell screws, and what I do with them, I take them and I put them in these bins. I got this for like a few bucks at Michael's, and whenever I have a shell that just like destroys itself, or a blaster where the internals somehow combust.
Does the kit have the big levers?
This is where I put them.
But I kind of mixed them up, and I'm not sure. Yeah. I don't want to screw you over.
Yeah, you're good.
Charge him double. Send him an empty box.
Just have a little toggle switch. Alright, that is great.
Yeah. So you have the select fire rapid strike kit with the extra pusher rate of fire?
No, not the rapid strike kit. Rapid. No. I have the solenoid kit.
Oh, the solenoid kit.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
Give it to me and I'll build a solenoid strife.
Are you actually going to build a solenoid strike?
I would if I have the kit. I didn't know that was the thing.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not 3 mode. It's full auto or semi-auto.
Okay.
But if you want a solenoid strike,
I'll trade you 3D printed parts, Gavin. What do you want printed?
I don't know. That's effectively what the plan for the half pipe was to get Kraken, right? And so because the day breakdown true, reprint it in high crush, and then I'd have something that can go, and then I'd hook up one of the CW modules to the main motor, and then that would give me a variable FPS, and then the other one to the solenoid to have the select fire. So that was like 5 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, so.
It's not the loom for the rapid strike, it's the loom for the solenoid.
Oh, okay, so it will not work for a rapid strike?
No.
Or at least. Oh, okay, so it won't work. Oh, okay.
Micah, can I get it off of him then?
If it's just for solenoid, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm no use to him.
Okay. Then.
It has the little MOSFET and everything. Like, you literally put the board together.
And it's like plug and play, right?
A little bit of solder. You have to solder
The motors and stuff, and like it's simple stuff.
yeah. But it
Which
all
MOSFET
is
works?
because the XT60 MOSFET, the single MOSFET, is going to be solder.
Yeah, Gavin,
Plug straight yourself.
tell me what you want printed, and I'll of course make it worth for you, so I'll print you out extra stuff.
I have to think.
I'm still trying to I'm trying to see if it'll actually, so.
It won't work with the rapid strike pusher. You'd have to replace the rapid strike pusher with the solenoid, which I find stupid because the whole point of a rapid strike is that you have the pusher.
It has the gear to push the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're.
Otherwise, you may as well just use like.
Well, I wasn't gonna get a solenoid. I was just trying to figure out how it works with the solenoid, but it doesn't work with the motor. I was trying to figure that out.
Because solenoids are actually a lot simpler than motors, but they're just a pulse. So yeah, so basically the little adjustments for rate of fire on here are just adjusting the pulse width, and then the swapping between semi-auto and full auto is just adjusting between pulsing and just on.
Yeah, like pulses per second, or
Which is why the whole kit with the MOSFET is like what, $20 shipped, $21.
Yeah, because I was gonna get a select fire rapid strike kit. That's what I was gonna get with the variable pusher rate of fire and yeah, it's like it takes easy.
So Gavin, there's like a selector switch that you can switch between full auto and semi.
Yep.
I'm down. All right, cool.
Just a little toggle switch.
Mike, I'll put it in my competitive dual stage strife that I was gonna build.
Dual stage swordfish or strike?
Strife using the woozy wheels
Oh.
or the hurricane wheels or whatever they're called.
That's gonna be expensive if you're gonna put a solenoid in there.
Only if you get a hyperdrive. Which hyperdrives are insane nice, but
I might, because I wanted to make it nice. MG Kevin's in the chat. Why aren't you in the call? Kevin, join the stream chat. And if you don't know what's going on, basically my Rotofury plunger rod snapped. So I'm now salvaging all the functional parts and the screws. Because Gavin broke everything. A T19?
That's not worth $20.
That costs way more.
No. I mean, I'll probably end up providing film. I'll probably just order film and just send it to your house.
If you buy film and send it to me, I'll print you whatever you want, yeah. Gavin, play nice with Kevin. Don't be mean.
No, he's a coward. No, he's a coward.
Otherwise, you'll have no friend.
And if whatever you need is too big for Jeremy's printer,
What would he be printing that'd be too big for my printer?
I don't know. Their stocks are too big.
Not all the stocks.
I forgot that you have a higher build plate volume.
Yeah.
He's an Ender 2 that's bigger than a person. If I recall correctly.
Micah doesn't have a Prusa. Micah doesn't have a Prusa. Dude, Instagram?
No, he's just saying in general.
Dude.
Yeah, what I'm saying is,
We talking shit.
Kevin joined.
Kevin finally joined. Fucking long enough. I think he joined and said that lot. I'm still here.
For now.
Dan's not here. We can talk about him again.
I can kick him and then we can talk about him and he won't know. No, so it's gonna be dual stage 3S with the hurricane wheels, and then
Jeremy, do you have any pet Geos?
I have some.
We just got that green.
No, I've got white, a very little white, but I need to actually use that on my own part, so I can't print you anything. I've got a little bit of teal left, and then I've got translucent green. I'm gonna print Griffin. I have clear PLA and translucent blue, so I'm gonna print out a Griffin out of those. But that's PLA.
But yeah, I don't want to kill it. I refuse.
Gavin's an elitist.
I destroyed my stuff. I've already melted PLA parts. I'm not. People can say they don't know, but I've watched my PLA parts melt. So that doesn't really work for me.
Wow, that's crazy. I mean, we live in Florida and I've never had my stuff.
You also don't leave it in a car.
Even
I'm pretty sure that was sarcasm, Jeremy.
Who? Micah? No. I've never seen Micah melt anything.
I should eat food.
yeah, my stuff has never melted.
I found the nicest seller ever. The what? The nicest seller ever. Nicest seller?
Seller.
Seller. Salander, yes. That's
The nicest salamander.
like the salamander.
The nicest salamander.
Found the bestest salamander.
It's so nice. We're looking for it.
Jimmy Rowan is probably, yeah, he's probably one of the best like sellers I've ever.
Jimmy Rowan is awesome.
He's up there. Like
I was trading him.
definitely in my top 10 list.
I was trading him for me. Him up for me. He is for Power Strike 48. He was like, I should trade you something else. Or I should give you something else. So he was like, I'm sure you sent me a list. I was like, oh, he has a Sonic Gale Fire. I've been looking for one of those. So I was like, yeah. And it's like, yeah, I like Unlocked Blasters. He's like, do you want a Sonic deploy? I'm like, Sonic, no. So I ended up trading a Power Strike 48. I'm going to be getting a Power Strike 48. A Sonic Gale Fire, Sonic deploy. Oh, so from India. So they're really nice. What?
Apparently, using OBS and Streamlabs, I can turn my phone into a webcam.
You're a webcam.
I am a webcam.
I use my phone for the stream.
It's just a webcam section.
Yeah.
How are you streaming it, Junior?
I have a.
Junior.
I have an app on my. It's my sister's. So I have an iPhone 6s, but my sister just got an iPhone 11, but she had a 6s as well. So I use her phone to stream. I downloaded an app off of off the store, the app store.
What app is it?
Let me see see if I can see without closing. I'll have to close the stream real quick.
Sounds like an iOS app.
Yeah, it is.
Nerd.
Sounds like an iOS app.
I mean, they might have another version for. I think it's Android compatible too. Could be wrong, but
It looks sketchy as hell.
it does. But it works. I've used it all week.
I'm just gonna use OBS and Streamlabs.
Are you? Is it? Does that mean something? Does that mean you don't trust my streaming software?
Well, no, it's iOS sketchy is different from Android sketchy.
What do you mean?
As in, Android sketchy can fuck you up.
That's because Android, like, anyone can make an app.
Virus protection. Automatic virus protection.
There's literally a dead bug in my Rotofury. That's pleasant. That's just great. Fantastic. Okay. Yep, that's just so nice. Anybody want Rotofury internals? Wow, and the fact that it's missing one of the internal springs probably didn't help this thing, but whatever. That's fine.
Streamlabs Mobile.
Is Streamlabs an app, or what's Streamlabs?
It's I forget. I got it off of OvoStream.
Once I get a laptop, I'll probably be able to use something better. I use my school laptop right now, so I can't really download anything or use anything that's decent. Yeah, Gavin, so just tell me what you want printed, or if you want to buy your own filament, then I'll print you more stuff if you supply it. Otherwise, I can print you
Jeremy,
using what I got. What?
like your Valencia graduation, have they given you like a date, or they just chance
I don't know. I knew what the date was prior to this whole crapshoot, but who knows what it's going to be now. I have no idea what's going to happen now. I'll be lucky if...
Dad have to go to, is your dad working, or is he home?
My dad? He's not at work. He doesn't have to go to work right now.
What about your mom?
No, it's because it's their spring break right now.
Oh, okay. But like, do they have to go back to school? Like, have the schools closed?
The schools are closed, but they haven't decided what's going to happen to the teachers.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Like my dad, I think like with Liberty, it's like if you're not what is it, an 11 or 12 month teacher, you don't have to like clock in. Not really clock in, but you don't have to come in.
I know they were contemplating making the teachers have to show up for a few hours a day to quote unquote earn their paycheck, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think one of our friends has to do that too. One of our friends, yeah, my uncle's girlfriend, she has to do that. She's a teacher. She had to clock in every single day.
We're waiting to hear what the verdict's going to be. I know it's going to be, they're going to be, if they do go, they're going to make them do half a day, so that way there's not as many teachers on campus throughout the day.
Yeah. And then my dad, I don't know. I think he says they're gonna have to come in to do like some videos or whatever. Since everything's gonna be online, they have to like watch these videos or something. But then my dad's like, well, if this is gonna be online, why can't we just do it at my house? Why
Yeah.
do I have to?
Yep, that's what my parents have been saying too. It's dumb.
It's really dumb.
It's real stupid.
And then he was also saying, like, Valencia, I think, opened, or, like, colleges open. Like, they could have the kids come in, get their certificate.
Yes. That's how it is right now. And at least in New Jersey.
I don't need to go to Valencia for anything, so I haven't had any teachers say that we need to go either.
Yeah. Well, it's probably for, like, on campus.
I know I have an on-campus class at Valencia, but I doubt they're gonna have them.
I'm talking, like, dorms. Like, dorms and stuff.
Oh! I thought you meant classes. I was like, what?
So, okay. So, do students in, like, college dorms, do they have to go home if they have, or can they stay in the dorm?
It depends on the college. I don't know about Valencia because I don't pay attention to that because I don't live in a dorm.
Yeah. Or, like, UF or something like that.
I think for the time being, I know all the kids that work at UCF, like to tutor and stuff, all got fired. Gavin, I didn't realize
They probably didn't get fired.
they got laid off.
Yeah, because fired, that would look really bad on their
Well, it's the laid off is the nice way of saying you're fired.
Well, no. If you get laid off, you can claim unemployment.
Yeah.
True, but it's just like either way, it sucks for them.
And fired looks a lot worse on your resume if you want to get a better job later on.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying. It sucks regardless of what the fancy term is for it.
Yeah. And I bet even if they did write it as fired, anybody who wants to hire after this whole dilemma
Oh yeah, but
would probably understand.
there's a lot of people that are getting laid off though.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the
What's it called? Luke. I don't think he laid him off, but he just didn't tell some of his workers to come in. I think he said that there's only like 3 or 4 of them.
out of darts.
Yeah.
Well, some companies right now are required to have only 50% of their staff. They can't have more in certain states.
Oh, they can't have any more than that.
They can only have 50% of their staff, like at a time, to prevent the spread of the virus.
Like 50% or less.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad, but
I don't know. I'm just busy at home printing stuff for people. Like, whatever. I'll see what work it makes me do next week.
what are you doing to this cage?
I have to get the supports out.
Oh.
But like I got out of the house for the first time in like 6 days yesterday. We went to the beach like later at night.
Why? Why would you go to the beach?
No, because it was empty. Because we went there late at night, just to walk on the beach and then to come home.
Oh, you guys don't have a curfew?
No, we don't have a curfew yet. We didn't go like when everyone's out and about. There was like nobody on the beach when we went.
My friend's streaming. I might not stream now.
What state are you in, Kevin?
New Jersey.
You guys have a curfew?
Yes. All stores have to be closed at 8 o'clock, so I get out of work at 7:30. I get out of work at 8 o'clock.
And then what? You have to go straight home.
Yeah, like a lot of
Basically.
Yeah, a lot of restaurants here.
I have a returned. I know.
They
Shorten their hours.
they're shortening their hours, and there are some of the fast food restaurants are doing drive-through only.
I think it's majority of the fast food because I know Chick-fil-A we're doing drive-through only, and then dining room is only open for pickups. I mean for carry-out. So you can still come inside, but you can only get carry-out.
You can't eat there, yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of-
Denny's just had an ad that all the deliveries are free. I think.
Yeah.
It's most restaurants, because I think it's like most in New Jersey, unless you're non-essential, which is like supermarkets and food places where it's like order out, you have to be closed.
Yeah, we haven't hit that yet. Like, I know Fun Spot's still open, but most of the other theme parks are closed.
Like Old Town and stuff.
Yeah. Which is so stupid.
Yeah. Honestly, I think Disney should have closed at least a couple weeks earlier.
Oh, is Disney still open?
No, Disney closed. Dude, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad down here yet, though. The only thing the most they could have closed sooner would have been a week. But they closed before anybody else, like, theme parks wise. I think they closed at an appropriate time. They've waited way longer. The thing is they've waited way longer, like, for hurricanes and stuff to close until right before it literally hits. They closed pretty decently early. And tomorrow's the last day the hotels will be open. The resorts.
Oh, yeah. I think, what is it? Is Universal still open?
No, Universal's closed. But they closed after Disney. That's what I'm saying.
Own Universal now?
I don't know.
No, I don't think
I don't think so. But I know that Disney closed first before any other theme park. Because they laid off all their college program employees.
Yeah. I don't know how much more I'm gonna stay on.
Does Disney own Comcast?
They
I don't
do
know.
not, hopefully.
I don't think so.
Disney World is part of this thing. I don't know. I actually think that they still have survived this one. For the longest time, I thought SeaWorld was the only one left. That Disney didn't.
Alright, so that should be online.
Alright. Almost done printing stuff for one of the guys. The guy that I'm getting a Rapid Strike, a Raven, and 2 Chronos from. And 3 Long Strike barrels and a Sonic Green Recon barrel from.
How do you negotiate these deals?
Normally I put a price value on a part, and then we put a price value on the blaster, and then go from there.
Because, like, you're just basically getting free blasters.
No, I equate a part value, like, I look at the filament cost and everything, and the post-processing, and I put a value on it, and then I equate the average eBay cost of the blaster.
Compared to the retail value of those blasters, you're getting them like 75 to 80% off, maybe even more.
That's because filament's cheaper, because the thing is people are paying for the machine, not for the material when you really think about it.
Yeah.
But all you have is time. It's passive time mostly, except for maintenance
Yeah.
and cleanup.
Thing is I personally print a lot, but the thing is that when I'm not printing, I make up for it by printing stuff for other people, and so I'm constantly making use of my printer. Yeah.
I mean, like, what can you get for a powder?
Huh?
Like a custom powder. What can you get for a powder? Like, in a trade.
Well, since
What are you talking about?
Since that's his blaster, you really can't like sell the actual blaster. You have to sell for like the labor it takes.
No, you can sell.
What are you talking about? What did you say?
This is my caliber. I've printed a caliber. They're
like
Just the parts?
Yeah, like, so here's the thing, right? 2 colors, an Amnet hardware kit, and how it's sitting at $120. What else do you trade that? You get a decent trade for that.
For $120, I would at least get like a Stinger Raven, maybe like a whiteout long strike.
And you're gonna use like half of those filaments.
Oh, I thought you were talking about money. Never mind.
No.
But I see,
Value.
I wouldn't buy the hardware kit. So how I do it, I never buy any hardware. I never guarantee any hardware. Because then you get trapped having to buy, you spend more money and then you're not making as much profit off of blasters as you could.
Yeah, you have, unless you know the person or you're like face to face with them. Yeah, you usually don't want to do full commission.
Unless I only do full commission if they're paying me. If they're paying me, then yeah, I'll include that stuff because they're paying cash and I have cash to put back into it. But how I do my Nerf deals is, the only money I put into Nerf is the money I make off of Nerf. So if I don't have money to spend on it, then I don't put any money into it. So that's why I do a lot of blaster trades because I already have the filament. And so I'll trade it for blasters or mod materials, stuff that normally has a cash value that I wouldn't normally buy simply because it would cost legitimate money.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna head off, Jeremy. Like, I think I have like, yeah, you know, I have a really good excuse. Alright? What?
They're cowards.
I have a really bad headache, and
He's broken. He's broken.
Is Kev still?
No, Kevin left.
No.
I think he's streaming.
Why did you leave?
Because he doesn't like you.
He was dreaming. Yeah, that has to be.
Doesn't like you, Gavin. Get over it. Nobody's your friend.
Alright, Jeremy.
See ya.
Good luck. Don't break anything else.
I'm gonna break everything. You're not my mom.
Alright, if you break everything, you have to break Gavin's confidence. Alright?
Gavin doesn't have any left to break. See, the problem here is if I put the battery box on this side of the blaster, then I can't use the holster. But if I put it on the other side of the blaster, then it has to go. Then when I unscrew it and open it, I have to thread it across to the side with the screws.
Put it on the top.
I want to be able to use the jam door.
What? Why do you need a jam door? Do what else did and print out like a cover for the hair handle. Put the battery right on top. No battery box, it'll look better.
But that means I have to design something.
Yes, you have to design one here.
That means but I'm lazy.
If you can find it on Thingiverse.
It's not on Thingiverse. And that's if Thingiverse would even load when I did searches. I'm considering just like putting a piece of Velcro right there. Like just I'm just gonna Velcro it like to the top of the carry handle and then bam, it's done.
Oh, like just the battery? I would actually, Jeremy. Alright, listen, if you want to do that, I have actual Velcro straps from my FPV stuff. If you just want to use those.
And then I don't have to actually adhere it.
Because the Velcro straps, I mean, they're meant to help hold 4S lipos going at 60 miles an hour.
But would they get tight enough to hold this tiny battery?
Yes, Jeremy. Yeah,
So
they
you print it.
Kevin, the Velcro strap will be like 10 times better. It won't have any bulk, and it'll be.
Neither will the rail filler.
Or I was thinking I could cut this out where the iron sight is on the back end and then slip it into there.
In fact, that's the whole point of doing the rail fillers is it doesn't add any bulk. It's putting the battery in the system.
Wait, but Gavin, I could. You know where the back half of the iron sight is?
What I'm saying, Mike, is basically turn the carry handle into a battery.
No, but listen, Gavin. You know the back half of the iron sight?
Yeah.
I could Dremel that out and it'll slide right in because it's one of the 950 mAh out of darts lipos.
That's a good idea.
And then I wouldn't have. I could still
I'm
retain.
not gonna be able to use that. Wait, actually, but that's a good idea.
I can still use the jam door.
Yeah, and then that
Yeah, just print a cover that would go over it.
Yeah. Oh, Jeremy, actually, you could, wait, okay, there's this, voltmeter that goes right there where those bumpers are. And, you could, remodel that, just so you get the right angle, and then just make a box. Just to make it,
You're gonna have to give me a link to that, right?
Huh?
You have to give me a
it's
link
on
to
Out
that,
of
like,
Darts.
I have the Out of
Is
Darts.
that the out of darts one?
That's the Out of Darts 950 graphene.
Cool. Alright. I need to
They're
look
like
at this.
$18, right?
No, they're not that much. I think they're like
15.
15. Okay, so I guess we're getting the.
Yeah, but
The big ones are 18.
well, by the time you pay for shipping,
Yeah, well, with shipping.
Yeah, well that's different.
That's why you order in gold.
yeah.
That's why you just get rid of Gavin.
Alright, I'm heading out, Jeremy.
Alright, see you. Have a nice night. Yep, Neo, we're streaming. We're trying to solve my battery problem. We're trying to solve my battery problem on the RapidPistol. Because I don't want to add a massive battery box. But guess we're changing that real fast. So we're going to tuck it underneath the back end of this carrying handle if we can. Because I want to use this tomorrow. It's my birthday, Gavin.
Why? I was like, what more is tomorrow?
Family. And there's nothing more amusing than laying waste to your family with a RapidPistol. Dude. Because I'm going to 1v like, what, 6 of them? So I'm going to have this in my T19.
That you're gonna do.
Yep.
I don't think you're allowed to use it. I think that they're gonna instantly be like, that's not fair.
But I can tune it down. It's not going to be at max velocity.
No, turn it for.
Then this isn't technically not fair either, but I'm going to be 1v6ing them. I need the firepower.
I need to find a auto fit. Find a auto pusher box that will fit in a campfire.
There's some on Thingiverse.
Is there really? I can't do
There's Rapid Strike pusher boxes on Thingiverse.
There is Dashi, but I don't know if I think those are finished one.
Measure them, and if they fit, then I can print you and trade you.
Also, like, the design something of pushes both ways. I even have a name, but I don't follow. I'm trying to add a little bit.
Gavin, you're not allowed to be happy. That's against the rules.
I'm like very happy to actually.
I'm sorry, whoever's watching the stream. I'll be right back. I am doing something on my printer.
There's nothing for it. Oh, wait, that's right. They sorted it for caution.
You know, I'm actually getting a lot of followers on Instagram that don't even like follow me on YouTube. So it's actually a good source of followers because people find you under the Discover tab. Like I posted that firing demo of my Rapid Strike and that got a lot of attention.
Yeah, cheap followers. And I follow
Will followed me today.
yeah. I think. Jake followed me.
Did you see my photos I posted of the Chronos today?
I saw the video.
No, not the video, the photos though. On Instagram.
So, maybe it's like,
I went outside with both the Chronoses and did a quick photo session.
that rose is very good print though. They're like, they look nice.
It's just ugly. Say it. It won't hurt my feelings. Say it. But I'm gonna 3D print. I'm just debating on whether I want it to be a Talon Claw or a Caliburn. Of
If I start playing Rotofury, it just doesn't work.
if you what?
If I
I can't hear you over my 3D printer fans.
I know there was a Uzi pusher on Thingamers for adapted to fit a swordfish.
There is.
So I'm near positive that
It exists. Just good luck finding it.
to take measurements.
Good luck.
Finding it, I have it saved.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say good luck finding it because of all the crap Thingiverse is doing right now.
I'm gonna have to self-keep it. I'll probably pop up the screen. I got that.
I'm lagging.
No, I'm doing that.
Oh. Just mute yourself.
Yeah, well, so. Put it over to chat.
I have to print one of those UMP kits for a guy. But I've got clear filament and then I've got that translucent blue. So I think I'm either going to do a Caliburn or a Talon Claw in that.
The teal that you're gonna use on the bench, right?
No, it's not going to be teal. It's transparent blue and clear PLA.
Show me what you have later, not right now.
For Pet G?
Like show it, yeah, especially Pet G, because I am not confident.
I have a lot of PLA options.
I have a lot. Show me what you have in Pet G. I'm not confident.
I told you it's translucent green or teal.
Or teal. How much do you have left of it?
Not a lot of teal. Translucent green, I haven't even opened it.
I like green.
I'm debating what to do with it. I got it for $10 on sale at Solutech.
Really? Sorry, I'm looking at my
I know. I haven't been doing my stream. I'm sorry. I'll be back. I don't want.
This is turned into an ASMR.
Of you crunching on your Doritos. You're a disappointment. Are you stocked up on apocalypse snacks?
Nope.
So you're gonna die to the zombies?
Nope.
What do you mean, nope? We need Trico in here. Trico is so inconsistent. I get him to join sometimes, and then the rest of the time he's just like, where'd he go? You know what? I'm giving in. I'm just gonna put the battery above the... I'm just gonna put it above the pusher. That's it. No jam door. Gavin, you heard?
Yeah.
Yep. No jam door. I'm just gonna put the pusher above the... I'm just gonna put the battery above the pusher. And call it. Neo, what's up, Neo?
What's up? Thank you.
I could, like, hollow out that section and put it there, but it's just, like, not worth it. Because then I have to get rid of the switch that holds the pusher from moving around a ton.
Yeah, it's not worth going.
Not worth it at all. And the battery box is going to look so ugly on the side. And add bulk. Neo, why didn't you fix this problem sooner?
2 years ago now? Jeez.
What?
I'm telling you, that's when Alex was like start posting her RapidPistol like almost 2 years ago. Maybe it wasn't that long ago. That's what she wanted. She was gonna do this. So in this, the carry handle and then do a battery compartment. Because there's so much space there.
Yeah. I'm just going to put one... I have a battery I don't use frequently, so I'm just going to put it above the pusher and call it a day.
And you even really need the...
But this battery's kind of puffy. I don't want it to, like, explode. I'm trying to figure out how the best way to get the battery in here is.
Jeremy's gonna burn himself.
I'm not gonna burn myself.
Jeremy proceeds to burn himself.
I'm not even using a soldering iron.
No, you're gonna burn yourself with the fire from the battery.
Don't say that. I don't want this thing to light on fire. Don't be that one person, Gavin. Stop it. Stop it now.
You already are that one person.
No, I said you.
I said you already are.
I guess the jam door that I made pretty will go in my other rapid strike. Problem is what do I do with the battery leads, Gavin? Like, where do I hide them? Where do I hide the battery leads?
Hold on, let me pull up the strings.
Because I don't know where to put the battery leads once I have the light bone tucked away. It's a struggle. But here's the real question. Do I use Velcro or 3M adhesive?
Velcro.
Why Velcro? Because I don't think I'll be able to get it back out though, even with the Velcro. Like, it's basically gonna just be permanently in this blaster. So the problem here is, do I just leave the battery leads hanging out, like, and just whatever? Or... Then I had a LiPo wire extension cable. I don't know where it went. Oh, I found it. What'd you say? What do you mean? Like this?
Hang on, because there's 17 seconds.
Like, just flip it so the other side's up?
Flip it so that the leads are pointing towards the stock attachment point. And then run it behind the pusher tab.
But then I can't access it without opening the blaster up. Then I'd have to cut a hole in the butt of the blaster.
Run the leads out through the battery stock attachment. Or through the stock attachment.
Then I have to Dremel a hole in it.
We'll get over it. We'll reprint it with a hole.
Actually, the leads aren't even long enough. Because they weren't meant to go that way.
Well, it's done.
See, it stays there, but then that means I have to open the blaster every time I want to use it. Because it stays there really well. Like, it's not going to go anywhere if I put it there. But that means I'm going to have to... I could run the wires externally, like along the side of the blaster. Like where the XT60 is, so that it hangs out. Or what if I ran the leads through the iron sight, like, scope spot here?
Actually,
Like, so the XT60 sits right here. I'll wait for it to buffer. it sits right here above or inside the iron sight. I Dremel a hole in the iron sight or just like cut a hole in it. And the XT60 just stays there permanently. And so I just connect the battery one. And like this, once the buffers. Yeah, I think that's the best thing. So I'm just going to cut this iron sight piece. You'll see it in just a second if it's on your end. Yeah? Like that, Gavin? Okay. So let me get this iron sight piece out and then we're going to cut this up. And then Velcro the battery there.
Shouldn't seem good enough.
I just really didn't want to stick it in there, but I guess that's the best option.
Better than putting a box on the side. Your words.
Huh?
Better than putting a box on the side of the blaster.
Yeah.
If that's what you're trying to avoid.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm actually gonna have money. I'm not gonna have money for long, but those 18 rounders sold.
Someone bought them all?
Literally like an hour ago.
Did the Evader ones sell?
I just got home. No, they're still available.
Yeah. Let me know if you want to get rid of them if nobody buys them. I mean, cash is always better. I'll agree with that, but if nobody wants them, I'll 3D print you stuff for them. Because you don't have a printer, right?
No, I do not have a printer.
Yeah.
Just don't currently need anything that's 3D printed. So.
Well, you can sit on the idea. I mean, I don't need the mags. I was just going to take them because I like 12-round mags.
I don't want to get rid of those. I don't care about the 18s, but I didn't want to get rid of my 12s.
Oh, unless you were getting cash for them.
Unless I absolutely needed to. Currently, probably not right now, because I just need enough funds to finish down the takedown.
What do you need to buy for that still? What do you need to buy for that still?
I haven't quickly do the internal works on it, because I'm stupid and I have no idea. I'm too worried I'm going to screw it up, so...
Prickly's doing it for you?
Prickly's doing the internals.
I love his work. His work is so good.
I know, and I've had one commission from him. Well, I've had a couple of ideas, but I only followed through with one commission idea.
Oh, what'd you commission?
Commissioned him to do an Alpha Trooper and a Raptor Strike stock integration, and it turned out perfectly, and then I screwed it up. Because I'm an idiot sometimes.
Yeah, I was gonna buy his knockout that he's been trying to sell, but
he told me 50 for the knockout that he's got, and then 50 for the demolisher that he's got.
Yeah, the thing is the knockout, the admins. So even though I'm one of the admins, I asked Ernest, and so they said it was too dark for the knockout to use.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have bought it. I didn't need it. I just like it a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
His work's just so good.
It's not something. It just doesn't suit my needs. The knockout. So I mean, it's nice, but I have no use for. I would have no use for it. And I think somebody could probably do better with it.
I have no use for it since I can't use it. So otherwise, if I was allowed to use it at Wars, I would totally buy it.
Takedown, it just needs internal work, and technically it'll be functionally ready, but because I'm tall, and even though this is essentially a sawed-off shotgun, I want to put a stock on it to make it even longer. And then if I might paint it and sell it, because it's not totally perfect. I could probably done better with it.
What, build another one if you sell it?
Yeah, a 2.0, yeah. My cuts could have been a little cleaner with this one. Or at least not having to restart would have been great. It gives me more reason to try different people's parts, because I know Containment Crew's got a new grip. Out of Darts has one, and then I'm gonna butcher his name.
Which one's in net now?
The Foam Technician one is currently on it.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Like it's worth all the hype?
I enjoy it. If the closest thing that I can compare it to is the Night Strike ankle foregrips, the one that you kind of separate your finger.
Yeah.
The rest. The closest thing is I can compare it to is a Night Strike grip. 3D printed seems just fine to me. It's solid. I'm gonna take the extra time and paint it because I just don't like layer lines or whatever the technical term is. And then so I still gotta get speed loaders for it because I got a set of his speed loader holders, the ones that are actually built for this thing, and it'll carry 2 on the extra side, so it should be decent. It's not going to be 20 rounds, but it's going to be on board capacity is going to be at least 20. Just still better than 8.
Cause yeah, it holds stock 8, right?
And then if you still buy speed loaders, it's a short package, but it's so it's in my opinion it's a little bit more bulky than it needs to be for something so short. So I think I'm gonna have 16 internally. Or I'm gonna aim for 16 with an internal capacity, so twice the
Original.
amount, and then on the outside I have 2 of his 8-round speed loaders, so that should put me up at a full reload on the other side.
Yeah, cause my cousin uses a takedown at the war. Well, he got one last war from one of the guys. They gave it to him when his blaster broke, cause he didn't have a backup, and then they let him keep it. And Chris, one of our locals, he's so nice. He gives people blasters all the time because he just has he thrifts them all the time. And he's been doing really good. Like he's taken me out a few times, even with my T19.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's something I would probably run it in more.
Like,
No problems.
especially just even stock, it works really well.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I would put an upgrade spring in it, but he's not strong enough to prime it.
I definitely want to build a smaller one, so if I'll build a bigger one, and then as a secondary, I'll build a smaller one, and I'll just run that in war if I ever get to go.
Yeah, if this year doesn't get canceled.
Wouldn't be surprised if it did. I mean, I'm not going, but I feel bad for the people that have to cancel.
I hope it doesn't get canceled. Everything this year for me is just screwed because of the virus.
Well, I talked to my mother about going down because I'm in Texas, so I could have possibly went down to Arlington for the Jared's battle.
Yeah.
Could have done perfectly. I just currently at the time of discussing it, I didn't have funds. Now, if I was actually considering going, I could have had the funds because we could have driven down there in a day before the event, and then essentially just probably went shopping for Nerf crap because I can just go buy Nerf stock crap at Target and Walmart and all that other crap, and instead of just tricking it with me. To buy Percy's there just to be fun and have a reason to go buy a Percy's, but I'll probably give it to a kid that been a great giveaway blaster. I know Jared posted one. It's one of those inflatables. Like battle bunkers style, but it's got Nerf on it, and it's probably about taller than 6 foot tall, or it looks about taller than 6 foot. Anyway, he was saying about if anybody actually gets to go, if you're nice enough, he'll give those away for free, and I'm like, I want to go more now just because of that, but...
Yeah, because those would be really useful.
And he's like, especially as a souvenir, in the backyard, yeah. totally worth it. Because they weren't made for retail.
Yeah,
retail
you
use.
can't get them.
So, all more valuable, but again, so that's something you probably won't want to sell anyway.
Yeah, because it's kind of invaluable to a certain degree. Like priceless.
Yeah. I kind of want to go back to school even though they canceled it.
You do want to go back to school?
Yeah, because I don't like being at home. I hate home.
I have to be stuck at home anyways because most of my classes are online through Valencia, which is a college in the area.
I'm still technically in high school. I'm a junior. I had the option of taking online courses to graduate early.
Yeah.
But the only reason why I still stayed is one, I'm in band and I enjoy the living crap out of it.
Yeah.
I get out of town every few weeks.
Well, I'm still in high school. I'm still a senior.
Oh, okay.
But I just take classes with our college. So I do dual enrollment.
Yeah, I'm not smart enough for that. I heard it's stressful.
It depends on like the level of classes you're normally used to and stuff, and what classes you take. I like it better because then I don't have to go to school.
Oh no, that would probably be my biggest peeve is I would totally take online courses because I always fail at least one class throughout the year. There's no such thing as passing online classes with me in 1 year, so I always end up taking a summer school course to catch up. But they've always noticed I end up failing. I hate chemistry so much because of the stupid teacher. The only thing we would ever talk about in his classes, we had two idiots. Well, more than one idiots, but mainly two. That would sit there and talk about making cocaine and drugs and all that other crap, and then, and then they would pop off something about his dead wives, and I'm like, oh my mother of Lord, just teach the course so I can pass.
Yeah, I took AP chemistry, but it's not my favorite. I like math the most.
I did too. So I've looked into getting an engineering degree.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go to school for right now. Plan to go for mechanical engineering.
So, yeah, this is one of mine. I'm currently just bachelor's in electrical and mechanical, and hopefully I'll just go to school for a couple of trades. Welding and machining. Sometimes I'm probably get done in machining class if I ever get to go one day.
I mean, that doesn't look half bad, don't you think?
No, it doesn't.
It's just will the hot glue hold is the biggest fear of mine.
There's no such thing as will the hot glue hold. It just goes how much hot glue are you willing to put in that will.
Plus, I made it a little bit tight, so it should sandwich the XT60 a little bit. Well, the thing is the hot glue gun I use is a low temp, so it doesn't really hold stuff too tight.
My hot glue gun just went out, and so I hate cheap hot glue guns. Yes, they're effective, but I've had mine for 5 years.
Oh no, yeah, this cheap one is it's like one of those $10 ones. It's really crap because the good one my mom uses at her school because she's a teacher.
Right. I used one. I can't remember what brand it was. I remember where to get it. It was one of the good ones, but it had interchangeable tips on it. So there was one with you can get really narrow streams of hot glue. I'm like, that would be perfect for shell integrating because when you want to tack them together and not put massive loads of hot glue on shell. So I've looked into that. It's probably about $30 to $40 hot glue gun, but I'm like, it'd probably be worth it. I just can't afford it right now.
Yeah, that seems pretty cool.
Or I'll just wait until it goes on sale. Occasionally.
Oh, I just hope this thing doesn't fail, because now there's so much hot glue in here. It would suck if I have to take it all out.
That's proper alcohol. If you have any.
Yeah, if we don't use it all for cleaning stuff for the time being.
That's what I'm. Because me and my mother had went out shopping at like 5 in the morning to like 3 in the afternoon. The only thing we could not find was isopropyl alcohol. I was just like, well, thank God I bought a bottle of it before all this crap started, because I bought a big old bottle of 91% because I got used to instincts on that. Oh, what else do I need to do? I need to get a sandblaster so I can get this freaking blue off my driving cars, because I hate blue. I just not a fan of blue.
Why? You don't like blue at all?
It's not my. I mean, I'll deal with blue, but if there's a scenario where I don't have to deal with blue, then I will go with something else.
I like blue. Do you like red though?
I like red.
You like red?
And green.
That's why. There's like, I feel like there's two types of people in this world: the people that like blue and the people that like red.
I mean, there's occasions where blue is okay, and it's really well used, but I just see it too much.
Yeah.
Well, green, I really don't see all that much, so that's why.
I like green. Like a neon green.
It took me. Oh, good lord. I can't remember. It was when Drac did a video of her doing the Exodus 2. It was the Hydra did one with, I think it was called Regal or something crap like that. They had like a hunter, an artifact, red hunter kit in it for Stephens when X2 Zeus's were still a thing to get. We ended up hanging it up in a really cool neon green, and I'm like, we put a link to it. I thought we to a link, and it's like Amazon. It didn't tell me, it didn't link me to the right can, so I'm like, great. So I've been trying to find it for years, and I found out it was at Advance. Well, there's no Advance Autowares. Advance
Auto parts.
hardware. Yeah. Near my location, so I'm just like, great, how else am I going to find this? And then
This is, do you have the stream open?
Can't. Let me put it in my custom.
If you open the stream, you'll see this is my Rapid Strike that I am going to get parts for at End War whenever I end up going to get some End War exclusive stuff if I can for it.
I want a patch. If all needs, I just want a patch.
I got a patch last year. Oh, it should be at that point now if you have the stream open. It's sitting on the workbench.
I can see it right now.
Yeah.
The most current configuration. Yes. Is that the duplicolor enamel green engine?
No, it's Krylon.
Krylon?
It's Krylon Jungle Green.
I'm gonna have to look out for that because that looks good too.
And then it's soap masking on the 3D printed parts.
Yeah, I thought that looks good. It's a good detail.
Yeah. And then it's got let me put it back and let me see. I gotta add the foregrip. You'll like the foregrip if you like that. It's also soap masked. It's a Hera CQR style foregrip. Once it catches up, you'll see it in a second.
The green that I really used to it's a double color engine enamel with acrylic. It's an engine green. I prefer that.
It's in the stream now if you have it open. The foregrip.
Okay. I can see. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I did this one a while ago. I just never finished it because I never had internals that I thought were appropriate for it.
Well, I get that.
You don't like rapid strikes?
I don't like rapid strike. I'm just not full on people. Like I said, I'm a springer. That's what I kind of grew up on.
I like rapid. I used to not like springers, but I have found that they have their play. I mean, I used to not like flywheels, but I found that they have their place.
They both have their play, but it's just not a play style that I like to go with.
I like it because it lets me be more aggressive, and I play very aggressive, and sometimes I don't have enough firepower if I'm running a springer. Like, if you watch any of my gameplay videos, I play extremely aggressive, even if I'm not, like, I played aggressive when I was using literally a knockout, and I was rushing someone with a T19. So.
Yeah, I noticed that. I do watch your most post when I can.
So I play an extremely aggressive playstyle, and that ends up getting me killed half the time, but it's half the fun for me.
At least you learn something.
Yeah.
It's not like a new daily.
I don't just like run into the line of fire intentionally, but I play aggressively as smart as I can. I tried to sell a Chronos I modded, but because I didn't really want to get rid of it, but I figured I'd put it up there, and if someone buys it good, then I can buy more Chronoses to make loaners. Nobody bought it. I listed it kind of high though. I listed it for $60.
Something I've always done, because I was, you technically the one that the way I always price things is, I think it's the standard the way that Xavier does it. It's like you pay for parts, paint, and then labor's times 2 of the price, I think, of what the original price is. So when you add up, like for a can of paint, per color of paint, he has like $5.
Mm-hmm.
So $5 for a can of paint, and then
so just double the cost of what it cost you to make.
Half the time, people are just like, yeah, I don't see how you got that much. Well, I'm like, well, here's my time, because sometimes I actually do value the project, because it did come out nicely. Now, if it didn't come out as nicely, then I won't sell it as much, but...
Yeah. You gotta, like, take pride in your work to a certain degree.
You can't just sit there and say, okay, I built like a $400 strike, but I'm gonna sell it for $50 because I want to be nice and get it sold.
Yeah, it's like, if you don't take pride in your work, then nobody else is.
Right.
To a certain degree, the person that made it adds value to it.
Right.
I mean, that's not perfect, but it's not half bad, wedged up in there. Once the stream catches up, you can probably see it now. Let me just get my charger out and make sure that I can still reach the leads. But...
I have no idea how to use a LiPo charger. I have 2 of them. I bought one that was on it was a really cheap one where you just plug in the balance lead.
Oh, one of those garbage ones?
Yeah, it's a Turnigy compact charger. It's an E3.
I used to have one of those. They're trash. Ever since I got my new one, I was like, wow, it's so much better. And they're so slow, too.
When I took it out of box, I'm like, why did I buy this? This is the worst. This is trash. So I just never plugged it in. I was going to give it to a friend because he used RC cars and his charger went out. So I gave it to him.
Yeah.
Ever since then, it hasn't blown up on him. So
I used to have one of those, and I used it for my RC car because it came with my RC vehicle. And I was like, wow, this is the worst thing ever. But it's like, I don't want to have to pay because the LiPo chargers are pretty expensive.
I went out and bought I caught mine on sale. I bought a IMAX BC. Something on that. It's a metallic blue charger. I can't figure out how to work it.
You can see mine on the stream. I got it from my friend because he upgraded to a really fancy RC one that it's one of the Venom chargers, which I don't know if you know what that is or not.
No, I've looked at a couple.
It's a really expensive charger it's a quad charger, so it charges 4 of his batteries at once. Because Micah, he was on here earlier, he does all that RC stuff, and Nerf's kind of his second hobby, whereas RC's my second hobby and Nerf's my main hobby. But So I got this one. I bought this one off of him for like $20. It's like a $50, $60 charger. But it works so well because it's not one of the smart chargers. So you can, like, even if your battery's dead, you can revive it using this thing because it doesn't have the automatic shut off. Like, it's still automatic shut off to a degree, but you can rig it to work and stuff. And some of those chargers will be like, oh, your battery's too old, it won't let you use it or whatever. Whereas this thing's, the charger's older, so it doesn't have all those safeguards in it.
Fancy features.
I don't like the fancy features. I just like to be able to plug it in and it works, and that's why I like this thing.
And just plug it in, hit start,
And it goes. It just goes.
Something I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give other things a chance. So something I need to actually give a chance is 3D printed things because apparently they've evolved more than I expected.
Once the stream loads up again, you can see my battle belts actually all 3D printed, the Foam Blast mag holders. I love them. I've been running them for since 9th grade, 4 years now. I've gone through, I printed some in resin, then I printed some in blue PLA, which are retired now, and now I have these black ones because the resin ones broke.
Something I've always wanted to get was, I think it's still probably one of the best options, probably not now, but was the narrow base ones.
Yeah, that's what basically the Foam Blast ones are, the narrow base ones. If you look on the stream, you can see them sitting there.